Hey everybody, 8-Bit to the Future here with another review. Today we're going to be reviewing the board game / card game, Boss Monster. The concept of Boss Monster is fairly simple. Basically, you're a bad guy or boss monster where you have to build a dungeon to attract heroes to come to your dungeon and hopefully you'll destroy them. You need 10 heroes destroyed to win, or if you take 5 wounds, you lose. You can have up to 5 rooms in your dungeon and a hero comes there. If they go through each room and don't take enough damage, they will give you a wound. If they take too much damage and all their HP is depleted, they will be defeated and you get their soul. As you can see by the artwork on the cards is absolutely beautiful. It never gets old. It really reminds me of the whole 8-bit, 16-bit era, NES, SNES, Genesis. It has that beautiful artwork. Yes, it might be overdone in actual indie games today, but seeing it in physical form in a card game is absolutely wonderful. One of the best features of the game. Another good thing is the game scales quite well, which means with 2 players it's fun, with 3 players it's fun, with 4 players it is fun. I've tried it with different scenarios and we always have a good time. Of course, the more people you have, the longer it will take to play. And the game does feel very video game-esque, not just in the visuals of the cards, but the actual feeling of it, where you are taking down heroes. You do feel like a bad guy. And the games do take a good amount of time. It does not outstay its welcome. You are looking at about half an hour to 45 minutes for each game, which is fairly nice. Now, there are some negatives here. The game does get a little repetitive, especially with a very limited hero selection. There are add-ons that you can buy that add more heroes, more items, change up the gameplay. But as it is, I can see this game getting a little bit tired after you play it too many times. The Boss Monster cards are also cool, but being the Boss Monster doesn't really equate to much other than, yes, you're the Boss Monster, this is your dungeon, but they have one level up ability which happens once in a game if you get there, and then that's it. You never use it again. Really, I feel the potential of the actual Boss Monster cards is lost. And the last real con is there seems to be a few clarifications that we needed the few times I played with my buddy. We weren't too sure if one card cancels another card out. There were some contradictions. We had to look online. It slowed down the game. Going forward, of course, it will be much smoother to play the game, but I just wish it was a little bit more clear-cut. Boss Monster didn't live up to its full potential, but that doesn't mean it's not a good game. With an art style that never gets old and a cool concept that makes games highly competitive, Boss Monster is a lot of fun. I just hope the expansion packs and sequel, Boss Monster 2, add more depth and variety to make this a card game I'll come back to again and again. I give Boss Monster a 7.5 out of 10. I hope you guys liked that review. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, game on.